Peabody.
Okay, I don't remember what. Okay, I'm having trouble remembering what that guy was saying in what was it called? The guy that the fish stick guy. I don't.
Plankton?
No, what, Plankton. No, the guy. The guy who who won't shut up and like gets hit with a hammer or something in that episode, the training video.
Oh, hoopla, hoopla, and then a
Hoopla,
brick
yeah,
just flies in and knocks him out.
Yeah, hoopla, that's it.
And then you have like. No. Can we just all agree that Band Geeks is one of the greatest animated episodes of a show of all time?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
You know why it's so good? Because Squidward wins.
No, it's so good because everybody wins, except for the one guy that no one cares about.
And
but
and
especially
the
because
SpongeBob
Squidward
fan. Oh wait, no, that's from the movie. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
How dare you?
Also, apparently the third SpongeBob movie starts Keanu Reeves. Did you guys see that?
No, when I went
No,
to
I was
Anime
gonna say
Boston,
the NFL screwed us over by not playing Sweet Victory during the Super Bowl, even though they said they were going to.
I actually did recreate that in like with a prison school skit back in Anime Boston.
Oh
Like
god.
everybody was on their feet with that.
FTC, you see this?
Oh,
Not for kids.
Everyone was on their feet. They were like light, like everybody took out their cell phones and just shined their freaking flashlights.
That can pilot a Generation 4 battle frame.
I'm gonna capture this plate.
Would it not be better if she lived there?
I'd show you the video, but like, I don't know. It'll be,
I think
it's
she
gonna be
prefers to
time.
protect her comrades rather than being the one that's protected by others, Colonel. Thanks to your genetic inheritance.
But still, though, like everybody loved
Fuck,
it.
there's only one left. No, I can do it.
Mission. Destroy all of the radar stations. Then we can proceed to the next phase.
Tired of having me babysit you, Juliana?
I'm glad that you're here anyway, Colonel. Now that we're flying
Fine together, at least I can make sure you won't get shot down. That hidden burn by Juliana, though.
Keep your altitude as low as you can. We cannot let the enemy detect your presence.
See,
What?
this is the problem with
What
me
am I
letting other
hearing right
people
now?
carry. This is the problem with letting other people carry my stream because it always goes down south. Like, really? I don't care what you have. Not that it matters to me. Like, you can say whatever you want. Like
I've
right
got a
now,
sniper rifle, a missile launcher, and a burst.
you can
pod.
say whatever you want right now in my stream. It doesn't bother me.
Oh,
But-
that just screwed me over because the treasure chest flipped over and I can't. No! I can't get to the contents inside.
Wah, 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 wah.
Also, Sparta,
Cut that out!
are you as picky as Scott says you are when it comes to language during your...
Wait, what do you mean picky?
Not you, the other guy.
There's so many
are you
people
as-
talking!
Are you as picky as Scott is when it comes to language in your streams?
No.
Hell no.
No. Sparta is a
Really?
picky
Because
pixie.
everybody got mad at me when I said something. It was a while. It was like the first time we met. And everybody got mad at me.
It was a Muslim-related thing, I think.
Racially? What?
He's a
It
friend.
had nothing to do with race.
Oh boy.
It's a
So
Muslim.
Twitch is gonna love this shit.
Let's not,
It
let's
had
not, let's
absolutely
Yeah,
nothing
let's
to do with
not.
that.
Let's not, please.
I actually
Sparta,
no.
you
That's
know
not
you
what
did.
I did. What you're
No,
accusing
Sparta,
of me.
why
no.
did you say that? Just drop it, people, please. Thank you. Thank you. Now, if we may move on from this, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this.
Defended you.
Okay. Killer, I'm gonna say this right now. Juliana is cute when she's cheery.
Okay.
Cheery or cheering?
The FBI will
Cheery.
be at your location in approximately 5 minutes.
Oh, shut up. FBI, open up!
Just the door just explodes and tumbles down into the hallway.
The house is going to be collapsing in a few minutes.
Like dudes just start rappelling out of the ceiling. They're like, but there, we live in an apartment building. We had to go through 3 floors to get here.
By the way, Scott, if you finish up with
Wait a minute, what? That was a fly under the bridge challenge?
Wow. I hit nothing with that super pop. I suck.
You suck.
As Shao Kahn would say.
You weak, pathetic fool.
Oh, Sparta. There's a dude on YouTube I think you should check out. And I'm sorry, because he actually points out a lot of the problems with a lot of the Spider-Man movies. Check out a guy...
No.
Yes, High Top Films.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No!
Yes.
No, he was okay until...
High Top Film...
until...
Have you seen his video on Titans, Scott?
Oh man, I saw that today. Oh, dude. But you know what got me extraordinarily hyped? Was his review of Daredevil, the Netflix series. Because, dude, I love it when a reviewer puts things into words that I really can't explain as to why I like a certain thing.
Yes,
you fucking nailed it.
Yes,
just that whole show works. Everything about that show works.
That right there, what you've just described, is exactly why I want to hear what people's thoughts are on of things I like, because I want to hear what detailed thoughts on why people like a certain thing. I want to hear why Killer loves this game so much when I like this game myself.
And I like, but I also like it that he's very understanding that certain people aren't going to like certain things, and he says that's why art is subjective.
Oh,
you know.
But yeah, Daredevil. He almost made me want to get Netflix based on that review alone.
Oh, dude, no, dude, you should get Netflix just because, like, dude, they're fucking dominating. Dude,
yes,
did you hear about what happened
Lucifer.
with Christ on Infinite Earths? He fucking cameoed in it.
I apologize anybody who's watching this stream in the future.
Sorry, my bad, everybody.
Because unlike Sparta, I actually save my streams and don't just sell out to Twitch.
Oh my god.
Wow, just putting him on blast, huh?
So anyway, I started blast.
I'm literally a janitor.
You do know you need like a certain amount of like consistent subscribers to like get money from Twitch, right?
Yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers and some amount of few hours to actually make something on YouTube.
Oh my god, I just got 2 enemies with 1 bullet. Oh, I'm the shit.
You know, speaking of people who are good to advertise, everybody who watches this, go do sub to Raptor Elite. He just finished getting to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, speaking of
not
Raptor,
just, but you know.
yeah, he reached 1.2.
He did it a little bit ago.
That being said,
he's a good pilot.
You've got to
get against him before.
He's also a really relaxed dude.
Yeah, he's super chill.
He's a cool guy.
But, although, speaking of Raptor Elite, we've got to get him into Project Nimbus somehow.
Oh, dude, he'd love it.
I recommended it to him on my messages, but he didn't. On the PS4, but he hasn't responded yet. He's been too into Modern Warfare. I don't know how you could be into that garbage, but...
I mean... The new one.
The new one, sadly.
If I may ask, Sparta, how much do you know about the Highway of Death? The actual Highway of Death.
Oh boy, prepare for the Twitch stream to get dark, everybody.
Scott, may you elaborate on it, because you know it better than I do.
Okay, so during the Gulf War, there was a stretch of highway in 1991, the first one. There was a stretch of highway leading out of Kuwait into southern Iraq, and it was believed, Allied intelligence had said that, this is full of, Iraqi troops trying to retreat and regroup, and they saw that there was like a massive amount of like soldiers that, they were commandeering like civilian vehicles and just fleeing en masse. So they decided to bomb this entire stretch of highway. But they found out years later, it wasn't just soldiers.
They bombed.
There were
a
civilians
lot
and
of
refugees
civilians.
in there.
Wow, I've never seen somebody so calm about getting shot at.
So we done goofed, and the thing is that in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, there's a mission titled The Highway of Death that is, they basically flip history on its head and say that, the country that it takes place in is fictional.
Literally Syria.
Pretty much Syria and Afghanistan put together.
Can I just say right now, the suit Michael is wearing in my stream looks dashing.
Dashing? You mean dashing?
Yes, it looks dashing. No, I mean dashing, but I'm saying it in a British accent.
Alright, that's another Captain
It's Turbulence
down.
Approved as well.
Oh, Turbulence is chilling in your stream?
Turbulence is not chilling in my stream,
no, he's just,
but we spoke with him. Me and my brother were talking to him for a long time a couple nights ago. Had a lot of fun with him.
Turbulence is an
awesome.
Yeah,
I know.
Awesome
hard to believe.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He's also extremely
did
smart.
Wardog join? He hasn't been talking.
Did Wardog join? Did Kuka King join? I don't think he did.
A-Rock? Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
A-Rock isn't Wardog. My bad.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Kuka King. Right.
A-Rock is my buddy from college.
Right, okay.
Ow, smart missiles.
And hoping to graduate this semester.
Wait, what are you getting a degree in?
On general studies, minor in
just general studies.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I finished up my finals today, so I have quite a bit of time.
Oh, time to play all the video games.
I actually still gotta.
I'm not quite sure how well I did on the algebra test. To be honest, I'm not too proud of it, but considering I did pretty well in everything else prior,
did you
fine.
like freeze and were just like, and like just couldn't finish the thing?
I froze on certain questions that took a while for me to answer.
Well, you answered them. Like, I passed physics with like a C, like plus, and
no,
yeah.
There were some questions I couldn't answer.
No, dude, because here's the thing: I froze on the last 1/3 of our final, and I still got a passing grade for that class.
Oh, all right. Did you do well for every other thing though? Like
no, I mean I technically passed organic chemistry 1, but that's because I know about the periodic table of elements and atomic chemistry. But yeah, all the complex naming stuff and like chemical formulas and shit like that. Yeah, no.
Oh boy.
Apparently, I found out in college you don't fail a class unless you actually get an F.
Unless you get an F, you don't fail a class?
At least at my college.
Huh.
Yes. Also, no personal information on stream, please.
Yeah, Capital sounds like a pretty popular name, to be honest.
Capital could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
No.
Okay. But yeah, they said it technically was a pass?
Everything's without it.
But,
well, that's 2 deaths
yeah.
within like 10 minutes, so that's great.
For
a wonderful start.
A D grade as a pass, that's kind of scary. Yes.
That's surprising.
I have 19 seconds left to destroy this thing.
I took, what do you call it? That semester I took Organic Chem 1. I took Physics, which is actually a whole lot of fun, but challenging. And I also took Biology, which I fucking crushed, and I didn't even have the textbook. I only had it for like the first like third of the class duration because I didn't have enough money like left over to like actually rent the book. I just read through the book and realized like once I was getting to the later chapters in the book, like 2 weeks into class, I was like, wait, I know all this shit. So I gave the book, like my teacher let me borrow the book for like a couple weeks. I started like reading the book like crazy. I was like, wait, I know all this shit already. So I did the rest of the class without the required textbook and passed it with an A.
Scott can either be kind of silly or freakishly intelligent.
Or
and
both.
that is why we love him.
Or both.
That he is. That he is.
But yeah, that was when I was taking, what was it? Biotech, which, yeah, misleading name. It was actually biomedical engineering.
Oh,
I am smart. I am not engineer smart.
This is such an LA thing to say.
What is such an LA thing
Oh
to
shit!
say?
Shit!
Well, you clearly won't be making an impact on the world.
Yeah, that is a very LA thing to say. Trust me, I know. I have an uncle who lives out there, and he's kind of a pompous asshole.
He was a boom operator, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
But besides
Somebody
that,
say boom?
I knew I was thinking of something.
but yeah,
Yes, they started a fight. Yes.
Die. No.
The Americans are sending their trump card.
Come on, go for the jugular. The jugular.
But yeah, what's I gonna say?
Yes.
The
I think
Yes,
wait, no, that
college.
wasn't the guy I wanted to win.
That was when I took biotech, and it fucking sucked. I did not like that semester. Like it was oof. It was like
they're going to be annihilated.
it was like
They will be expecting a reception. They'll be prepared well for the fight.
Oh, I actually did forget to mention a little something that actually happens today. So, at one point today, I ended up finishing up my finals. And, well, I finished up my final for algebra. I'm currently working on my final essay, which is only a 500-word thing based on, like, how much you actually know or learned from your English class. It's a portfolio, basically. But basically, at one point, I just took a break, finished up everything. I sat on the couch in the cafeteria.
Do you guys hear music at all?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
That's on your end, I believe.
Because my parents are listening to music in the living room via YouTube on our, like,
Yeah, we do.
TV.
Okay,
Yeah.
Anyway, I sat down at the couch, I sat down at the couch, had a drink, had a water, and I was looking through my backpack just to get my index card sorted out, and then I heard a voice from behind me asking me, like, hey, can I sit here? And I didn't even need to, like, say anything. I didn't look at her, and I just said, like, in the middle of turning my head,
shit.
in the middle of me turning my head, I said, yeah, sure, you can sit here. The moment after I said that, I had to take every single fiber in my body of strength to keep my jaw from falling through the core of the earth. This girl looked absolutely amazing. Long blonde hair and blue eyes. Which is probably... You know what? Blonde hair and blue eyes. That's probably my favorite eye and hair color combination.
Perfect combination.
Yeah.
That's okay. Historically scary, but to each their own preference.
Why? What?
I said historically scary, but
Why?
okay.
Just because a certain group of that ethnicity, like. Hold on, you're the one saying yesterday not to generalize. What are you talking about?
Hold up here. What's going on? Okay.
Yes, what is going on?
Yeah, what the fuck is Scott saying? First of all.
American anti-air system, sir.
Wow. Really? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Sparta.
I'm messing with you, dude.
Sparta, your hypocrisy is showing.
No, that was kind of the joke I was going for. I was the one that said that's kind of historically scary, but okay. Yes.
No, I mean, no.
But
I'm
yeah.
just pointing out
as I was gonna say, dude, if that chick is at your school, you gotta find out, one, is she single, and two, get them digits. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, first of all,
single.
if there's one thing I've learned from being in high school, like they said in CinemaSins and Spider-Man Homecoming, a woman that gorgeous has a boyfriend, a side boyfriend, and 2 friend zone guys that she can just use as backup.
God. Damn.
It's so true.
Savage. Oh boy, we don't need Team 4-Star suing you.
If only it wasn't true.
It's trademark, dude. They have it on their T-shirts.
They literally have their own type of trademark thing.
This live stream.
You know, somebody came into my stream earlier, and I don't know who it was, but they're gone now. So like,
Also, yeah, speaking of Team 4-Star, Killer should absolutely watch their videos, especially since the voice actors for the main character in this game is in that show.
Wait, what game?
Project Nimbus, Mirai voices Android 18 and TFS Abridged.
AJ.
What?
Have you seen my characters, my online character in GTA Online?
I don't think I have.
Well, you should look at the stream now, because it's the type of character
I'm streaming as well, man. I can't do that.
AJ's playing an game. I guess I'll
everybody's
play
streaming now.
You get a stream. You get a stream. Everybody gets a stream.
I haven't made a Twitch account yet. I know, but I don't have editing software, and my PC's kind of shit, and honestly, I'm kind of terrified to use it.
You don't need editing software for
you can do it from your PS4.
That's true, you can do it from your PS4. That's fine.
You're right.
Also, I made a bet with one of my other PlayStation friends that he would have to watch a movie, a certain movie, if I get a Twitch account.
What movie?
The Crow. Because we tried to talk about it, because me and my buddy Smith tried to talk one of our friends' boss into watching it for Halloween, and he was like, no. He's like, I will watch The Crow when Scott gets a Twitch account. Yeah, but the thing is that Boss and Smith love teasing me, because it's that I said a year ago I would make a Twitch account and I still haven't.
You break the promise.
If you have a PS4, just do it. There's really no excuse.
I should do it.
Then again, you don't. Then again, considering that Scott still hasn't used Smarto's Rooster Teeth accounts, I'm pretty sure he's just a master of making excuses that don't exist. Sorry. Not sorry.
Scott,
excuses when it comes to digital things.
AJ and
Yeah.
I've heard horror stories about Twitch, man. I don't want somebody posting all my information in my super chat.
Well, Scott and especially AJ need to learn how to use Share Factory.
Like, yeah, especially me.
Yeah, what is that?
Really
what is Share Factory?
It's a really good...
Share Factory is just... Yeah.
It's editing
really making
software
videos using the stuff that you have on your games.
You want to know how I do all of what I do? That's what I use.
It allows you to record pretty much whatever 15 minutes you have just played. It's how I managed to record that game between you and Rosgreaves 1 where you went off, because that game just like...
where I was going ham and cheese and I made him rage quit Ace Combat for 2 weeks?
Yes. Made the guy rage quit Ace Combat, I'm like, hey, can I record that? And
you can change the maximum length of your video clip.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
But but yeah, I actually played with the guy. Actually, the day he got back, and I was like, and I was like, sorry, and he was like, sorry for what? I was like, I kind of kicked your ass 2 weeks ago. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you. Good game, by the way. And I was like, cool.
Rosgreaves is a pretty cool dude. I can confirm.
Actually, I just thought of a funny. I just thought of a funny story. So a couple of years ago, there's this community on the PS4. This really crappy. Yes, I'm going to slander them. No, I'm kidding. It's not slander. Anyway, there's this community for Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, and they kicked me out of the community because I got into an argument with somebody. And apparently there's limited space on the community wall, which there is not. I can confirm I have communities. And I've been in communities, there is no limited space. So they kicked me out simply for getting into an argument with somebody, and that's it. So,
wow.
Yeah, and it was about Battlefront being bad, which I thought most people agreed with. So,
it is.
Yeah, it was about Battlefront being bad, and they kicked me off the community. And some guy who also got kicked out of the community for something, I guess, similar. Yeah, he sent me a bunch of texts about that guy, how hypocritical they were and what they were telling him, and yeah. So this guy apparently is an Ace Combat fan, and I met him like 2 years later when Ace Combat 7 came out, and I destroyed him in a multiplayer match on Ace Combat 7, and he was using an FA-18 with QAMs. I think it was like a 250 restriction, because those are the ones I always like to do.
Who uses qualms over EML?
Good question. I don't know, but it was quite fun getting my revenge after that long.
I make the F-18 with qualms work. I went in a battle royale against F-22s, Falcons, and I think a Morgan, and I actually won the whole thing.
You also fought Rosgreaves 1 in an XO2 and beat him. Rosgreaves 1 is a guy
that was in an F-22.
Rosgreaves 1 beats me pretty consistently, so the fact that you actually beat him in an F-22 is actually a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Well, after...
the crazy part is I don't use the F-22 all that much.
After
you're used to QAM planes, and you're good with the Sukhoi 30.
Yeah.
After Omega showed me the build he uses, I lost a lot of respect for Demon Squad.
Yeah, they just fly cheap shit all the time.
They just fly QAM spamming F-22s. Like, I did good, but is it really a surprise I did good using that build? Like, it's QAMs completely overpowered. There was nothing impressive about how I was playing. It was the easiest possible build in the game.
Also, I can confirm playing with Demon, like, in anything that isn't Ace Combat, is an absolute pain in the ass. He doesn't listen to shit when he plays at Sniper Elite 4. He just runs in and fucking
plays. Don't worry, I got it!
I actually got called a good teammate by you on Sniper Elite. That's a first.
Well, that's because we don't play that many. That's because we don't actually play that many games together, to be fair.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't play much co-op games anyway.
It was Zerilli. That's who I played. I played Sniper Elite 4 with Zerilli.
I watched that stream. I enjoyed that stream.
We should have played Sniper Elite 4 together, AJ.
I need to download that game again.
I'd love to play Survival with you, yeah.
Damn, Oscar's going ham and cheese.
I have to restart my stream because you can't switch games during the stream, which is kind of annoying.
Wow, that's dumb.
PlayStation Plus got Titanfall 2 now.
Well, even then, it's like...
I already have Titanfall 2. I've had it for about a year.
At the current moment, I'm trying to get past this boss fight. I'm gonna die.
Well, let me know when. I'd just rather restart the stream because GTA gets a little stale, you know?
Like a bag of chips.
Like a bag of what?
Your bag of chips get stale?
Yes, if you leave them open. Have you ever left Doritos open for a week and then tried to eat them? Ugh.
No. Why would I do that?
It just gets cold and hard.
You wouldn't. That's why.
Come on. That's gonna take 3 shots. Come on.
By the way, Killer, I'm gonna say this to you right now.
Landing shots.
Do you think that the Arcbird mission in Project Nimbus is easy? Just wait until you do it on hard. It's so much harder.
It's been a while since I played it, so I don't know much about it.
It's the Arcbird Falcon, basically.
Yeah, I just don't remember the boss fight very well. I remember it being a lot smaller than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it is.
Literally everything
on the PC version, it's like 5 times the size. It's huge.
Everything feels way too small with those mechs. I get that the mechs are huge, but like, come on. Everything else just feels so tiny.
By the way, did you see that picture I sent to you, Sparta? Mirai?
Oh, Oscar, you absolute fucking hero. Sorry.
Alright, well, I'll be back, guys. You carry my stream for me, and I guess I'll find out later on what everybody said. So please don't get too crazy.
Alright.
Make it. Capture the point. Yes! Fucking did it in 1 turn.
Let me mute my
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Yeah, let me mute my mic.
Damn it.
Because I need to eat.
This fucking thing. Alright. Like I said, you really need Andy's mech with the parkour cannon for this.
So that's the bird of peace, huh?
This is too ironic.
You sent the red demon? Oh, this'll save us time.
This is one thing that Nimbus Infinity really needs to have. It needs a target frac.
American anti-air systems are lightly equipped.
So, they don't have much space remaining for installing external weapons.
Alright, I now have a furry little friend in the room with me. Yes. Funny story. the dog's name is Espen. ESPN. Yeah.
Intercept missiles with their laser. This is like our friend Psycho drones.
But these are much larger, Lieutenant.
You mean like gym class or whatever? Oh. No, I don't watch dodgeball. What kind of loser? What kind of loser watches dodgeball?
On second thought, I think I'm going to end the stream here. This is honestly a lot less fun than I want. This fucking just... Okay, Project Nimbus is currently kicking my ass, so...
To do that. I'm not being mean to him. I was just. Why does everybody assume things so quickly?
They're just joking around, Sparta. Either way, shit, how do I end the stream?
Say Frosty and the price is right.